Hi HESCO family. Today we are going to work on drawing our shapes, okay? So I have all of our shapes over here. I have them all right here, and I'm going to show them to you, and we're going to talk about the shapes, what they look like, how to draw them, all that kind of stuff, okay? So for today, you are going to need your chalkboard and your chalk. If you need to pause the video to go get that, go right ahead. I am going to be using our big classroom chalkboard here and chalk, okay? So I'll be using chalk just like you guys. All right, so I'm going to show you a shape one at a time. We're going to talk about what it is and then how to draw it, okay? All right, are you ready? Okay, I'm going to get our first shape. Shapes are not the same. What is this shape? A heart, a heart. We are going to draw a heart first, okay? All right, let me get my chalk. I'm going to put this heart here. Now, some of my friends have a difficult time with hearts, and that's okay because they are kind of hard to draw. But I'm going to show you a trick that makes it easier to draw them. Ready? Okay, you're going to go ahead and draw the letter V, like V, vacuum, okay? And then you're going to go to one end and you're going to draw one hump and then two humps. A heart. Did you try it? So you do a V, and then you do one hump and two humps, and it gives you a heart, a heart. That is a heart. All right, oh, my chalk is rolling. Okay, go ahead and erase. We're gonna do the next shape. Ready? Shapes are not the same. What is this shape? A trapezoid, a trapezoid. It has a short top, a long bottom, and then two diagonal sides. This is a trapezoid, trapezoid. You ready to draw it? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put this up here so we can look at it while we draw it, okay? So it has a short top, so I'm gonna draw a little line, a long bottom, so then I'm gonna draw a long line, and then it has two diagonal lines coming from the top and connecting to the bottom. So do two diagonal lines down, connecting to the bottom. A trapezoid, trapezoid. All right, trapezoid. Go ahead and erase your trapezoid when you're done. Now, if I'm ever moving too fast, go ahead and pause the video, okay? And that's okay. You can pause the video. I'm moving kind of fast because my camera only allows so much memory, so I can't have super long videos. So if you need to, you can go ahead and pause, okay? And that's all right. All right, ready? Shapes are not the same. What is this shape? It is not a moon or a banana. What is it? A crescent, a crescent. And there are different phases of our moon, and one of the phases is a crescent moon, and that's because that's the shape that it is. It is a crescent, crescent. You ready to draw this one? Okay, let's put it up here so you can look at it. All right, a crescent, to me, it looks like the letter C, just like the word starts with, crescent. So I draw a really big letter C, just like that. And then I do a smaller C inside of it, okay? Does that look the same? No, not yet. Oh, it has points. So you're gonna wanna make a point at the top and a point at the bottom. Now it is a crescent, a crescent. And it looks like a big letter C, just like it starts with, the letter C. All right, crescent. Go ahead and erase that one. Have you seen your shape yet? Because I'm doing everybody's shape. So maybe your shape is the crescent. Maybe it's a square, and we'll get to that one. Or what is one of your best friends' shape? Did you see their shape yet? We got some more to go through. Okay, shapes are not the same. What is this shape? I'll give you a hint. It's not a circle because circles are round and this one is oblong. So what is this shape called? An oval. An oval is oblong, which means it is longer and not round, because a circle is round, but an oval is oblong. An oval. Okay, you ready to draw it? Okay, so I'm going to start at the top, and I just go all the way around like that. That's it. That's easy. Oblong, or an oval. An oval is oblong. So it is not round, because if it was round, what would it be? A circle. But this one is not a circle. It is an oval. So that means it is oblong. Kind of like, it looks like a circle that's been stretched out. A stretched out circle. Okay. Did you see your shape yet? Is that it? Okay, shapes are not the same. What is this shape? Not a flower, a quadrifoil, a quadrifoil. And a quadrifoil, it kind of looks like a flower, doesn't it? It has 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of like rounded spots. So we're gonna work on this one next. Quadrifoil. Okay, so I'm gonna draw mine kind of like I would draw a flower. I'm gonna do one at the top, or actually 2 at the top, I'm sorry, and 2 at the bottom, 2 rounded pieces. And that is our quadrifoil. And it is called a quadrifoil because it has 4 parts. And 4 parts is a quadrifoil. All right, quadrifoil. I bet some of your grown-ups don't know that that's called a quadrifoil. You'll have to ask them. Ask them if they know what a quadrifoil is. See if you can trick them. Okay, shapes are not the same. What is this shape? Now this shape has 2 names for it. It's very fancy. You can call it a diamond or a rhombus. I call it a rhombus. You see my word starts with the letter R, rhombus. So this is a rhombus or a diamond. You can call it either one because both of those are its name. And it has a point at the top and it has 2 diagonal lines coming down. So I'm going to start with that. I'm going to do 2 diagonal lines coming down. And then it has another point at the bottom with 2 diagonal lines going up. So I'm going to do that next. Start here and go up and up. Yeah, another way you can draw it is like this. You can draw a V at the bottom and draw an A at the top, only you don't draw the line for the A. That's the only difference. You won't draw that line in there. And there is your diamond or your rhombus. A diamond or a rhombus. Okay. Got a few more. Let's go ahead and take a quick brain break and shake out our arms. Go ahead, shake out your arms. Maybe you got some chalk on your hands. Wipe off that chalk. Go ahead, shake it out. Shake out your legs. Maybe squat down, stretch your arms, and get ready for the next set of shapes, okay? All right, you ready? I feel ready now that my body's moved. Okay, shapes are not the same. What is this shape? It has 2 short sides and 2 long sides. It is a rectangle, So we're gonna draw that one. Like I said, it has 2 short sides, so we're gonna do that. 1, 2. And then it has 2 long sides connecting it. 1, 2. A rectangle. 2 short sides and 2 long sides. Gives us a rectangle, Okay. How are you doing? What's been the easiest shape for you to draw? What has been the hardest shape for you to draw? I think the easiest one for me was that rectangle, and the hardest one is probably probably the crescent. That one's probably the hardest. Okay, you ready for the next one? Shapes are not the same. What is this shape? A triangle, and a triangle has 1, 2, 3 sides. 3 sides for a triangle. All right, ready to draw it? Okay, you're gonna go to the top and you're gonna do a diagonal line down. Go back to the top, do another diagonal line down, and then connect them. And that gives you a triangle. A triangle. All right. Triangle. It has 3 sides. All right, let's get our next shape. Shapes are not the same. What is this shape? Ooh, what is this one? It's not a rectangle. It is a square, and it has 4 equal sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I say it has equal sides, that means all the sides are the same size. You know, a rectangle had 2 long and 2 short. These are all the same. One is not longer and one is not shorter. So let's go ahead and draw our square. Okay, ready? So let's go ahead. It has 4 sides. I'm going to do a line down, another line down. I'm going to connect them on the top and the bottom, and it's a square. Easy, right? You got this. Like Pete says, was it hard? Goodness, no. All right. Let's see. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4 more. 4 more shapes. You guys are doing great. If we have time, I'll throw in some extra ones. Okay, shapes are not the same. What is this shape? Ooh, this one might be tricky. This is a semicircle. A semicircle. So if you put 2 of these together, it makes a full circle. But just one of them is a semicircle. So it has a flat top and then a kind of, or flat bottom and a kind of rounded top. Okay, let's try this one out. Semicircle. So it's a straight line at the bottom and it goes over and around. Ready? Over and around. Kind of like a rainbow. And that is a semicircle. Or you can do the rainbow part first and then a line across the bottom. It also kind of looks like a turtle, doesn't it? You can make your semicircle into a turtle. All right, let's go on to our next one. All right, shapes are not the same. What is this shape? An arrow, an arrow. This is an arrow. Now we are not gonna make ours as thick as this. I'm gonna show you a way to make an easy arrow, okay? And it is like this. You do a line, a straight line, and then you're gonna go to the end of your line, do a diagonal line back, go back to that line and do another diagonal line back. And there's an arrow. Or you can do 2 diagonal lines, go to the point and do a straight line back. That's another way to draw it. And that is an arrow. An arrow. All right, we got 2 more. All right, what is this? Shapes are not the same. What is this shape? It has 2 lines that cross. This is a cross. A cross. Okay? Now crosses are very easy to draw too. And I'm going to show you just kind of like we did with the arrow. It's not going to be as thick as this. Ready? It is a line down and then a line across the middle. That's it. It kind of looks like a plus sign, doesn't it? But the shape name is called a cross. Okay? It is a line down and a line across the middle. That's it. That's it for the cross. Very easy. Okay, this is the last shape. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Let me move this one. Shapes are not the same. What is this shape? This is a pentagon. A pentagon. It kind of looks like a house, doesn't it? Yeah, but it is called a pentagon. Pentagon. All right. This is how I draw my pentagon. I start with the bottom and I do a straight line across. And then it has 2 lines that go straight up. So I'm going to go from one end of my line and go up, go to the other of my end of my line and go up. And then I have 2 diagonal lines, 1, 2, that come to a point. So 1 diagonal line, 2 diagonal lines. And that is a pentagon. Another way you can draw it is do 2 diagonal lines down, 2 straight lines down, and then a line on the bottom. And that is still a pentagon, just a different way to draw it, a pentagon. All right, how did you do? What did you think was the easiest shape? Did you see your shape for your name, your classroom name? Did you see it? I hope you guys enjoyed drawing shapes. I know some of them are really hard, which is why we're practicing and we're still learning the names of the shapes, but I thought it would be fun to draw them on our chalkboard with chalk. All right, my friends, I'm very proud of you for your hard work. I know shapes are not always easy to draw, but you did it. So good work. You should be very proud of yourselves. I will see you soon. Bye.